Hi, I'm Deb Helfrich, the founder of the #Wellbeing Philosophy Institute. This is a quick video pitch to accompany an email, to accompany a LinkedIn comment. As I've just learned about the MEA Regenerative Community, I am in a pandemic circumstance that's practically unimaginable, dead broke, and I need somewhere to be, ASAP. I'd like to offer to be the Philosopher-in-Residence as an elder savant who has created a synthesis of all sorts of common modalities: sound healing, cannabis, cacao, dance, trance. And I've blended these together to actually be able to keep myself alive after toxic mold exposure. I need out of the Pacific Northwest stat. The only thing standing between me and being an evolutionary success story at a midlife metamorphosis is that I've become dead bankrupt. And I have been managing my money as best I could. I did not move, but it's been clear, of course, in the pandemic shutdown especially, that I need a new environment. And I've been trying to invent a way that somebody can invest in having me come demonstrate my health evolution in service of showing the work of a wellness destination or of a project like a regenerative community. There are so many people broken at midlife. And I have a fantastic one-woman improv show about how each person can exert their own midlife metamorphosis. In my case, from a polar bear to a giraffe. Mexico is a great intermediary step. Now, I truly want to just, have a small advance so I can get to New Mexico. I'll drive there with my dog and, set me up in, a trailer on the site or whatever. I want to be on site. I need out of the Pacific Northwest, you're going to need people on site. And why not have that be the first client to do a documentary of me healing, of me getting out of the Northwest climate into the Southwest climate, of being at this point of creating my own work in the world, but desperately needing to collaborate with humans every day. My mold, I self-isolated because of my redheaded She-Hulk tendencies. Multiple chemical sensitivity has me raging. I am so hypersensitive. All of this rush, because YouTube might freeze up because I want to be brief, but also simply because my dog needs to go for a walk. You heard her clicky clacking, and she even knows her name. She felt the energy. And because I didn't say her name to you because this is online, but that point, mentally, I said her name and turned her attention. So there's a lot we don't talk about being human at the sensory input level, that if we'd start discussing these things, we'd have a better language for illness, which will help us all become much more well. We're taking a lot of common problems and separating them out into diagnoses and finding various chemical abnormalities that don't really ever solve the chronic condition, because chronic conditions are all bioelectrically driven. It takes me a lot more than under 5 minutes to get into all that. I think there's a couple good 33-minute ones, 23-minute ones recorded just before this. This is the chip. Been commenting to you on LinkedIn for a while, watching, trying to find the way that I can contribute to the Modern Elder Academy, and being on site in New Mexico is a win-win-win, a global win. So please put me in touch with the right person to get me to come there, at least for a few months, and see how I can contribute, and then we'll decide what will happen from there. Thank you so much for being the open, kind human who can make this happen and give me a way to have created to save my life from a toxic mold exposure. Harmony, y'all.